Welcome back to the Velius Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021's movie, The House Next Door, Meet the Blacks 2. The standalone sequel from the 2016 movie, Meet the Blacks. And the official synopsis of Meet the Blacks 2 is, when best-selling author Carl Black moves his family back into his childhood home, he must team up with oddball neighbors to do battle with a pimp who may or may not be an actual vampire. And I would say this movie, to me, for the most part, it wasn't that bad. It was all right. Here's my review on the matter. What I first enjoyed about this movie would probably have to be the casting, as the casting is pretty top notch. You definitely have a lot of recognizable names that people know of, like Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Gary Owen, Lil Duval, Danny Trejo, Rick Ross, King Batch, Michael Blackson, and a whole among many other cast members, different actors that's well known. And I would say for the most part, the casting was pretty good. Another thing that I thought this movie was good on was that it was somewhat entertaining. Just like the first movie, this sequel was pretty entertaining in some scenes. It was, I would say, it was a lot crazier than the first one, with spirits, ghosts, haunted houses, that kind of stuff. Like, this movie was a little bit crazier than part one, and it was still a little bit entertaining nonetheless. I would say that if you were someone that enjoyed the first movie, then you're probably going to enjoy the second movie. And if you were someone that absolutely despised the first movie, hated the first movie, then you're not going to like this movie at all. I'll just say that. And yeah, I would say maybe the first thing that I did not like about this movie will probably have to be the plot itself and how some things were executed and everything. And I would say this plot, to me, it was somewhat all over the place, and the execution of it didn't make it any better. Like, it starts off cool, like it's understanding, but somewhere down the line, it just gets a little bit crazy, a little bit, not too crazy, but just a little bit crazy with how things are explained, with how things are told. And it could have been a little bit better, but still entertaining. Another thing that I did not like about this movie would probably have to be maybe with some of the new cast members. Like, some of the new characters in this movie, to me, they really wasn't nothing special, as their roles were very limited and they didn't do anything of that ordinary that provided like a benefit to the story. That didn't hurt the story or neither benefited it as well. And I wish they would have had a bigger roles with some of the new characters, but unfortunately, no. And I would say this one isn't a nitpick, but another thing that I thought I did not like about this movie would probably have to be the way Cat Williams acted in this movie. And I believe that Cat Williams deserves a lot better than this. That's that's pretty much what I would probably have to say about this movie. As out of the two movies, I think part one is a little bit better. And this movie is still entertaining to watch, a little bit crazy. Like, that's all I'm going to say about that. But out of all, how I would rate The House Next Door, Meet the Blacks 2 out of 5 stars, I would probably rate Meet the Blacks 2 2.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. And until next time, goodbye.